Oh, greetings there, travelers. Welcome back to the End of the Seven Dice. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. The weather out there is still a little windy, still a little cold, but starting to warm up, starting to get nice. But of course, when everything starts melting, then it turns into ice, and then we have to worry about that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just one thing after another. I am just excited for all the snow to be gone. Just to have a little bit of dang relaxation. Get the patio equipment out there, too. Oh, Wingover's waiting for you. Why don't you head her on over?
Greetings there, travelers. It's me, Wingover Gimble, famous gnome Bad. I'm so glad that you can join me today. Oh, it's been such a long week for me, because it's been 2 weeks for you, travelers. I've just been so busy with my bardic memoirs. I've been trying to write a book, you see, just a tale of Wingover Gimble, famous gnome Bad. You know, I know everybody wants to read it, and they all want to know, what has this gnome been up to with... Oh, travelers, there are so many things that I have done that everybody needs to know. But, of course, it's difficult to write your memoirs without getting emotional. But I'll save that for another time, dear travelers. We do not have any fan mail, first time in a while, actually. So, if you'd like to, head on over to the iTunes, leave us one of those reviews, and it helps boost morale, as well as the algorithm. Helps get that out there and show us to other people who want to give Ballad a listen, give it a try. So, by all means, head on over to the iTunes and do that, or even the Podchaser. All right. See, we have a BattleBard person here, travelers. They are It's just a long-haired cat, a little grey cat. Who are you?
Greetings there. My name is Duke Ducky of the Duchy of Cuic. At least that's the title I've been given quite recently. How are you?
I'm good. Probably my first conversation with a cat, but honestly, all the people from BattleBard's coming in here, I'm not surprised. But how are you going to play the instruments? How are you going to make all the BattleBard sounds?
Do not worry about that, my good friend. I am quite the talented bird. Though I don't tell many people, this cat has to have its secrets. Alrighty then, let me do my spiel. Head on over to battlebards.com, where you too can find yourself some amazing music. Maybe even a few sound effects. Maybe you want to torment your friends with the sounds of the dead screaming into the night. Well, they got you covered. Head on over to BattleBards and get started today.
Alright. Can I pet you?
I'll allow it.
Alright. Alright, travelers, I'm just going to be petting this cat for the remainder of this time. But yes, today's story. Oh my... So, Death Shift was hiding. They're hiding in the treasure, hoping to not be seen, and Ronnie was tripped over. We are left at such a cliffhanger as Ronnie is trying to disguise himself as treasure. What will happen to our dear Death Shift? Are they going to be able to get out of this one, or is it down to the dungeons they go? Well, don't let me hold you up. I present to you A War-Stricken World, Part 3.
Hey, I'm Brett, and I'm playing Kelsar, the Tiefling Paladin and Chosen of Yetifa.
Hi, I'm Humberto, and I'm playing Bordon, Dwarven Cleric and Chosen of Time.
I'm Evan, and I'm playing Ronnie, the Half-Elf Bard and Chosen of Chaos.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I'm playing MZ, the Githyanki Ranger and
Chosen of Blood.
Hey, I'm Jason, and I'll be playing Draxir, the Dragonborn Artificer
and Chosen of Machines.
Previously on Ballad of the Seven Dice, our heroes had come up with a very clever plan to get over to Haymore using the powers of computers and really, really good rolls. After the party had managed to make their way right to the treasury into the kingdom of Haymore using that amazing technology, they had started to just quickly pile all that money into a bag of holding. They also learned that the world was incredibly dangerous with magical pollution, and they saw that not only was life energy being pulled from Ronnie, but it was also being pulled from every spell they used. After learning that the harp was on its way with its wielder, they all quickly rushed to hide. King Leland came marching into the treasury room with the harp in hand, and he ended up tripping over Ronnie's foot as he was about to leave, and he turned around to see Ronnie.
Who the hell are you?
Charm person.
Oh my god.
What?
I knew you were going to do that.
That's all I got.
Are you a magical gold being? Were you born in my treasure?
Just wondering, does this person look strong? Physically strong?
He doesn't look like super jacked. He looks athletic. Like he probably does like fencing and stuff like that, but he doesn't look like he's not wearing any armor. He doesn't have a weapon on him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just kind of panicked there and did the first thing that came to mind. Pour it on.
Yes.
Calm down, little gold baby. Who's Borodon?
Who has the king all been alerted to? Like, he just knows about Ronnie and Borodon being in here?
He just knows about Ronnie, but now Ronnie's yelling to Borodon. And so then he's like, who's Borodon?
Oh, Borodon. Forget about that. I'm actually the new king.
No, you're not. Where's your crown?
All right, I'm going to slide a hand the crown off his head.
That's going to be one hell of a roll.
Doesn't matter, he's charmed. Fuck, 13.
Piss off, that's my crown. I'm the king.
While Ronnie's doing this, Uhtred and I are going to jump out of hiding and attack the king and try to kill him.
No!
Okay.
No! Why?
I love this plan.
He is a fucking horrible person.
I don't care.
He ordered Dragseer to death.
He's going to die anyway at some point. We don't have to kill the king to alert the guards, and then we'll have to fight the guards. Ah!
I mean, if he doesn't have like a med alert, he's not gonna...
Well, we can kill him and leave him in here and go.
Dragseer, go ahead and roll your attack, because this is what you wanted to do. I mean, you got that blood rage.
I swear to God, it's another nat 20, but I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Who are you? You're not a member of Ballad. With all these nat 20s, get out of here.
Yeah, he's taking all mine. I'm getting all these 12s.
All right,
and
well...
I rolled a 9 my last roll. Yeah, if that's a critical, roll a percent.
83%.
Oh my god, you actually did something.
Fuck.
One sec, let me pull up the chart. You guys never roll over 40, so...
I rolled a 99 one time.
This is a brand new day. Critical hit table.
Isn't like 99 4 or something? Wouldn't you just like remove the head?
I think it was Lucas got two crit misses, and then he let me roll the percentage for some reason. It was like a 99.
I ripped off a Night Gaunt's head. 83? With stat... Oh my god.
Dead.
What the shit? He doesn't have a shield.
He's wearing robes.
Okay. 83 stab death, unless he has a shield.
Ha!
Alright. You... what does this look like as Dragseer comes out? The king is standing up, brushing off his robes, looking down on Ronnie, calling him his gold baby. What does it look like as Dragseer kills the king who ordered his death?
Uhtred pounces and like knocks him over onto the ground, so he's laying on the ground, and I come down with my trident and just like stab him through the throat.
He's like clutching at the trident. He's trying to push it up. His blood is all over his hands. He's just like squeaking on this trident, trying to move it as you're just holding it down, and you're just staring at his eyes as he's looking back up at you, and the life slowly fades as his hands just sort of fall lifeless to the ground.
That gurgly, drowning sound.
As he's dying, I say, I sentence you to death.
Yeah.
Okay, so quest completed.
I want to do one other thing. I want to pick up one of the gems that's around, just whatever gem. And I'm going to use my magical tinkering to imbue a message into the gem. I'm going to say, the king has been sentenced to death. This is the end of an era. Give up your royalty. And I was going to just shove it in his mouth.
Nice.
So anyone who touches that will hear that message.
You're kind of evil. I'm getting some evil vibes right now.
Freedom fighter.
I'm gonna steal his crown.
Yeah, Ronnie, you got his crown. I'm gonna need something real quick from the four of you. I need your ACs.
I knew we were going to fight the harp.
I didn't know you were gonna kill the king in one fucking hit.
16.
18 for me.
It's 20.
22.
Yeah, I missed one of the attacks. I missed the cool one, too. Alright. So, Draxier, you shove this gem into his mouth. You look up at everyone. You kind of like clang your trident down onto the ground. As you look at your other companions who are looking at you like a little like, holy shit, as you just finished doing this. And then you all watch as this rapier first pierces through Draxier's chest.
Jesus Christ.
So does that mean that someone made it through my stealth check?
They're attacking Draxier.
Oh.
Draxier, you take 45 points of
Jesus
damage.
Fucking Christ.
This rapier rips through your chest and then rips out, and you feel a foot like kick your back, and you stumble forward, and you don't see anything there.
What?
Bordon, did you stop your ritual, or are you still going?
No, I've stopped my ritual.
Okay.
It's going to take like 10 minutes.
All of you, you're kind of like looking like, what the fuck just happened? Who stayed hidden? I know Ronnie isn't hidden, Draxier isn't hidden. Bordon, are you still hiding, and MZ, are you still hiding?
I think I am.
I would still be hiding, because it seems like this is all popping off very, very close to everything happening.
Yeah. MZ and Bordon, make me perception checks.
15.
Fuck, a natural 1.
Oh
I told
God.
you, Robert, don't use that thing. It doesn't work for you.
Just roll real dice, man.
Yeah. NZ, you're just like, you're watching Draxier, he gets kicked off to the side. Bordon, you're watching this and you're like, what? There's fucking no one there. And you glance off to the side, there's a large vanity. It's this impressive thing that's carved, this beautiful wood, has this gold inlay in it, it has this mirror, this little mirror that's set up. It's like a little circle pointing towards where everyone is. And in that mirror, you see this being. There is this humanoid-like creature. Their skin is gray. Their face is elongated. Their mouth is open and nothing is showing. It's like it's void of everything inside. Their eyes are the same, void. And its hand, it's holding this rapier as Draxier's blood slowly drips from it. But you look to everyone else and no blood is dripping down. You don't see anything. And you look back to the mirror and you see this creature. It's wearing this black studded leather. This like unholy fire is coming from this rapier as it's beginning to lift it again. As its body like jerks and moves, it's very unnatural movements, kind of reminiscent to how Father Matthews acts. And you see when the creature like steps, it like takes a step, it's like suddenly 2 feet off to the side and suddenly back. Like it seems like every time it steps, it's moving much further than you'd expect it to.
Very Silent Hillish.
Yeah, I pictured the nurses too.
So can we see like the rapier like floating in the air, or is that?
No. You don't see any blood. You don't see the rapier. You don't see anything. Dragster, you felt the rapier, sure as shit. You felt the foot on your back as well. Turning around, there's nothing there.
Okay, well, I mean, I try to get up and kind of like position myself defensively. I don't know if we're in combat or what.
You don't need to roll initiative. Basically, it's you guys can take your time on what you want to do. Bordon, you see this creature starting to move towards where Ronnie is.
I'm casting Ray of Frost, kind of in this area around where that hit seemed like it came from.
Go ahead and roll it.
12.
You hold your hand out to where you think something would be. You fire this ray of frost. You see some of it trickle towards where the harp is. And just the harp absorbs it, and the rest of it goes, and it just like sort of freezes some of the gold that's over on a pile across from you.
So, are we in combat or not?
You guys can just act however you want. Like, you're free. You're not on initiative right now. You just see now this wraith is like standing over Ronnie, looking down at him.
So, can I see like something heavy? Like, do I see something that's like heavy enough to shatter the mirror?
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. And this mirror, think of it like one of those little makeup mirrors. Like, it's a little circle that you can kind of adjust and move around. So, like, there's vases, there's gemstones, goblets, there's swords. Like, it's just gold bricks. Like, there's all sorts of stuff in here.
I'm just going to remove this small mirror. I'm not going to break it. I'm just going to.
Do you just like kind of like sneak around to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me another stealth.
I got 21, which is pretty high.
Yeah, you're good. You slink around the side and you get this mirror, and it's not like on there. It's just like a little stand, so like you can hold it easily with one hand. And you have this mirror in your hand now.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this being, it's like flickering, like 1 minute it's over top of Ronnie, the next minute it's looking over towards the direction of MZ, and then it's back to like looking at Draxier, then it's over Ronnie again. And it doesn't seem to look at you.
So, does it have like inside this room, does it have another like reflexive surface?
Yeah, there's like polished golden armor you can kind of like see your reflection in. There's like vases, like all sorts of stuff.
But, so can I see like this wraith there as well?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not related to this mirror.
Ronnie, take 30 points of damage.
Oh no, I'm dead, or I'm dying on the ground here.
You see this rapier stabs into Ronnie, and then it just pulls out of him, and he just like collapses down to the ground and goes unconscious.
How many HP do you have?
Not a lot.
You are a soft one. Okay. I'm going to heal you, Ronnie. You're going to be okay.
That would be good. Thank you.
If I get the chance, I want to cast Branding Smite, like where I believe it was standing when it stabbed Ronnie.
Sure. Roll the hit.
And then I'll also make an attack roll here. That is a 23 to hit.
You swing, and it goes right through the air. Bordon, you're watching in the reflection. It should have hit this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Went right through it. And it's just like, kind of like it cocks its head to the side and looks down as this trident is seemingly right through it. And it just kind of like walks to the side, stepping out of the trident.
Okay, so I cast Sanctuary on Ronnie. And I tell Ronnie that, like, he shouldn't do anything.
His unconscious body gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, so he's unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like bleeding out? Like, is he going...
He's dying, yeah.
He only took like 56 damage.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I don't have a lot of health.
How's it that low? That seems impossible. What the fuck?
He is a bard.
MZ, is there anything you're doing?
I don't know what everyone's fighting right now. I have yet to see it.
56 HP at level 10 is so low. I took a huge hit and I'm still above that.
Yeah.
I took, I think, like 60 points of damage in, like, just one attack from that robot. And I was like, yeah. I'm fine. But I've been rolling, like, HP very high.
I don't know, my hope was I could, like, hit him and then it would be visible.
You see it moving now towards Draxier Bordon. You can see it like flickering about. Kind of like it's like looking at him. It keeps like moving all around him, like every angle. Like it's so close. Like Draxier should be feeling it. You know, even just like you get that kind of like sense that something's right there, and he's not reacting at all.
Okay, so Ronnie just went unconscious.
Yep.
I'm just gonna drop down from the ceiling and stand over him. I'll give him a Cure Light Wounds as a 3rd level spell.
Alright, he gets half of what you roll.
Lucas, I try to get, like, the creature's attention. If I say, like, stop, does he understand me? Like, I just yelled stop.
Yeah, if you yell stop.
I just yelled stop. So, did he understand me?
It turns towards you. It's like long, greasy hair is going down quite low. And you can see that it looks like this might have been a woman at some time. And she cocks her head.
I got 19, and that's 9.5.
Alright, we'll give him 10.
10.
Okay. So you get 10 hit points back, Ronnie. You take a breath in, and you look, and you see MZ is above you. His character is so intense. He's got this like black flames cloak. His skin has this carapace over it. There's blue and silver veins on it. I'm here.
Ronnie.
So, Lucas, can I cast Geas? I don't know how to pronounce Geas.
Yeah, I'll say that. I don't know how to pronounce that either, but sure.
So I cast Geas, or whatever it's called.
What does it do?
So you place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity as you decide. If the creature can understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration, which is 30 days. While the creature is charmed by you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than once each day. A creature that can't understand you is unaffected by the spell.
Okay. You cast this spell. You feel it's not as potent as you want it to be, but you do feel your spell go off. And this creature, it's staring at you.
Okay. I don't have like to roll like the...
No, it's just staring right at you.
So do I know if it worked?
You're not sure. You're not getting a good feeling, at the very least. You don't feel like it's connected. You've never cast it before, but you figured there'd be some kind of feedback, and you're not really feeling it.
I don't yell, but I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
And the creature is lurching. Her neck cocks to one side. She takes a step forward, then takes the next step, and just like flickering towards you, Bordon.
So I yell stop. Does it stop?
No. MZ, make me a perception check. And actually, everyone make me a perception check, because you're now aware of everything that's going on. And Bordon is holding a mirror in his hand.
18.
11.
Got a critical miss. -1.
So Draxier, you see in the mirror that Bordon's holding, that you see like this person, at least her face and down like the top of her chest, as she raises this rapier, stabbing into Bordon. And Bordon, you take...
a laughable amount of damage.
You take 20 points of damage. This rapier pierces into you and pulls out. And it's just like, kind of like its head cocks a little bit more to the side as it's looking down at you.
Bordon, do you not have, like, Turn Undead?
I do, but Turn Undead is usually like a very shitty spell.
Well, it depends on your level, doesn't it? I mean, like, it's
more of a, like, if the creatures are very weaker.
Yeah, okay.
You can use it against more powerful ones to, like, scare them.
Yeah, it still might get it to run away or get, like, a fierce sense, but yeah.
Draxier, you see this creature now, and I need you to make me an intelligence check. As you're trying to remember something.
It's a 17.
Your mind is just racing. You're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You're bleeding onto the ground, and then it clicks. There is one general of Durham's. It is just as important as the beast and Matthews are to Dorum, and that is the last member of her adventuring group, the one you saw in the dream. This would be the Wraith, one of Dorum's generals that, from what you know, because you've been in this world a lot longer than these guys, you know that this being is basically trapped in the mirror world, and no one has really found a way to harm it. Usually you just run.
Guys, I think we gotta get out of here. This is the Wraith. There's no way for us to actually fight it.
I try to use Turn Undead to see if the creature reacts to it.
You hold up your symbol. And it just stabs you again. Alright, this time you just take 16 points of damage. You hold up your symbol, and then, like, you feel the sword pierce right underneath your arm, and, like, you pull your symbol back. And it's just staring at you.
So I see, like, Borodon, he's, like, at nothing, he's, like, holding his holy symbol up at it, like, yelling and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't, like, I haven't seen it yet, can I just start swinging my swords in that direction?
Yes. Roll to hit.
I mean, this creature needs to be bound to something.
I have a plan to escape whenever I can act again.
First attack is 21.
That's a hit.
My second one is 16.
That's a miss.
Third one is 26.
That's a hit.
You can hit it?
12 on the first one.
Okay.
15 on the second.
MZ, your blades swing. Your first one slicing into the back of the Wraith. Your second one is deflected as it quickly turns around with its rapier. And third, you bring in, you stab it right in the chest and pull back. The being steps back, shocked. There's blood dripping off of MZ's blade, this yellowish, putrid liquid, as the blades of the Gith Yankee, the astral blades that they use to cut across the different multi-dimensions, is flowing inside MZ's swords. You see this silver is mixing with this bluish glow that goes through there. The last gift he received from his mother.
Yeah, as soon as I hit and you guys couldn't, I understood.
Now we're gonna roll for initiative, because now the creature's serious.
I got a 7. At least it's just initiative.
This is true.
I got 16.
10.
Fuck, I had such a good escape plan too, and now we're going to try to fight it.
You could still do that escape plan.
Oh yeah, we can get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, you have one guy that can hit this creature.
So that's 30.
Oh shit. Alright, MZ, what do you want to do?
I would like to hear Jason's plan.
You can hear it when it's Draxier's turn.
Speaking is a free action.
It's true. You could shout something quick if you like.
First attack is a miss.
Okay.
20 for my second,
20's a hit.
and then 25 for my second. Or third.
That's a hit.
I'm going to seal the door so we can get out, but the Wraith can't.
13 for my first attack.
The harp is vibrating excitedly.
10 for my third.
You slice into this Wraith again. And more of this, like, yellowish blood is starting to appear. And it's weird, because you guys don't see anything there, and this blood just keeps, like, splatting whenever MZ's swinging. And this creature is howling out in rage. And then it goes from MZ to Borodon.
So is there a portal open right now?
No. There's just you all in this room, a dead king, a harp, and this creature, and one door to get out. And a lot of gold.
Yeah.
So we need someone to snag the harp.
Borodon, it's your time. I'll use Chariots of Fire. And then you jump with your boots.
And then I slam dunk him. Yeah.
I believe
With my
I can
warhammer.
fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
So I just cast Skate Garden next to the creature. Maybe that will work. Well, I don't know.
Is that the one on its turn or when it moves?
It is my stance.
Oh, this is your stand?
Yeah, sorry, my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you summon your stand. And this electric guitar just kicks up. You all see like this super jacked dwarf made out of diamond, and like all these gems and everything making up his beard. And he's got his two things. What does it say? Love and hate on his fists.
I think it was like either that or like no, it was like heal and pain or something.
Yeah, and these giant wings come out, and he just like bursts out of the gold. He didn't need to, but he does. Then he's standing there, just ready to fight this creature.
And of course, like I get close. I mean, but I'm close to the creature anyway, right? The creature's right in front of me. So,
yeah, it was literally stabbing you, so you're good. Then it goes to this creature's turn.
Oh wait! I think I can use mass healing word, so everybody heals 8. Which is not great, but not bad at all.
It's something.
It is so unfair. Lucas bringing like this creature to kick our ass.
I had this creature here the whole time. You just fucking jumped the king and just started kicking his ass and killing him. I didn't do that. That was on you.
Well, why would the creature be protecting him?
It's a great question.
It doesn't make any sense.
Why not? To you.
I feel like Dorm wants the harp. Like, I guess that would be the only motivation that makes sense, is that they want the instruments.
Doesn't make sense, like, for him to protect the king. It would make sense for him to just get the harp.
Yeah.
Unless he can.
So, Bordon, your creature goes off in this turn, right?
Yes.
You got 20.
So he took like 11 points of damage, so I don't know if they're going to round that up or down. So it's 5.5.
So it took 6. So you see your beam, it kind of hurts it a bit, and you see more of this energy just getting drained into this harp. This harp is vibrating even more now. And this creature just shrieks out in rage, turning towards MZ. MZ, you take 55 points of damage. Ooh. You see a stab come into MZ's side, a stab come into his back, a stab come into his other side as this creature is just furious. He's stabbing along him. And you're watching as like some of MZ's droplets of blood, they're so infused with magic, you watch as they're floating over to the harp. And the harp is just absorbing them. And we go from this creature to Ronnie. Ronnie, you hear a voice in your head saying, "Use me.
Yeah.
I can help you win. We'll defeat the Wraith."
So the person playing the harp is the one that kind of does the damage, I assume.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Mage Hand Regimen to reach out and strum the harp. Does it sound like a bad idea? I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds like an idea.
Interesting.
It sounds like an idea. I don't know if this is going to work.
Maybe just guild us all.
Maybe.
It's not a bad idea then.
That spell, that's just Mage Hand, right? So you're just using Mage Hand and you're strumming the harp.
Yeah. Yeah, I can make this thing invisible, so I'm doing that, just in case.
Sure. I like it.
I don't know.
Does Ronnie lose his sanctuary because he used his spell?
Well, this is a non-offensive spell. Does it have to be an offensive one or just any spell?
No, it's still be within this 1 minute.
Yeah, because you're just strumming a harp.
I'm just,
You don't know what's going to happen because you're rolling the dice.
Hey, I'm just strumming a harp here. You know,
I want you to roll me an ability check based on whatever you use for casting spells and add that to it. Tell me what you get.
What if I do a sleight of hand?
No, this is tied to magic.
Magic? Okay, well I guess it's still charisma. This is charisma.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an actual tie.
There you go.
God, this third is a bad idea. Alright, 18.
18. It's actually pretty good.
Everyone dies, the story's over.
Yeah.
Not quite. Alright, so Ronnie, you strum the harp. You are kind of standing there. You're still fairly wounded. You reach your hand out as this harp is whispering to you. This ghostly hand goes and strums the harp. And everything's quiet at first. You hear this like gentle strum of the harp. Everyone turns their head towards that harp. The Wraith, MZ, Borodon, Draxir, Uhtred just kind of curiously looks over, and it then suddenly vibrates and blasts out. First, everyone, including Ronnie, because you're not holding the harp, needs you to make Constitution saving throw. That's including the Wraith as well.
Critical miss.
Yeah, I got a 6.
22 altogether.
I got 23.
Draxir and Borodon, you only take 25 points of damage.
What type of damage is it?
It is radiant. And MZ, you take 50 points of radiant damage.
That puts me at -12, so I'm dead. And that's also my...
No. So in 5e, you have to hit your hit points in the negative to die.
Oh,
Your full hit points in the negative. So you're just unconscious.
how does that work?
So in 5e, you have the death saving throws, right? You have the 3 saving throws. So if you fail those 3 saving throws, you die. If you pass those 3 saving throws, you are stabilized. In order to kill someone just with pure damage, you have to take them into the negatives of their max hit points. So let's say, for an example, your max hit points was 50.
Yeah.
You would have to get to -50 to die from mass damage. Now, you could still die from the death saving throws and not be at that -50. That would still kill you. But in this sense, like, you need to hit that negative. That's why when Dorum dropped all those meteors on all of you, I didn't kill all of you, because I didn't hit your negative hit points in damage.
Okay.
So it's like they added a bit more of a safeguard to make it like, when you're so powerful, like a rock falling on you while you're unconscious, so it shouldn't kill you. Is basically the idea. Like, it's very hard to kill heroes in this edition.
Okay.
That being said, this harp strums. The radiant blast shoots on out. This creature slams, falls, it hits into this wall. You watch as, like, there's like a mirror around them. It cracks and cracks, and it's like this spider web. Then the mirror shatters as this creature falls out onto the ground. It's like holding itself up. This blood is spilling onto the floor. You see Ronnie was there. He strummed the harp, and then his eyes explode. His ears, his mouth, his nose, just blood everywhere. And he just collapses to the ground dead.
Ronnie?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
This creature looks very wounded and very disoriented. And it goes from Ronnie to Draxir.
So I'm gonna run up on the creature and try and stab it a couple times with the trident.
Yep.
So that is a... oh god. That's a lot. One's a 27 to hit and one's a 21 to hit. And neither of those is a nat 20, by the way.
Oh my god. Yep, both hits.
Jason's on fire.
So what I'll do is I'll also use my Arcane Jolt to heal MZ. So this will do a lot of shit right now. That'll be 11 piercing and 5 piercing on the 2 hits.
Okay.
And I will heal MZ for 10 points of damage.
So MZ, you take a sharp breath in as you're now at 10 hit points. You're blearily looking around. Everything hurts. This creature is making like strange choking sounds. It's just like it's having a hard time being ripped out of the mirror dimension. It goes from Draxir to MZ. MZ, you are breathing life once more, and this creature looks heavily wounded and disoriented.
Kill it, MZ.
Hopefully.
Sigurdo,
Yeah.
throw it in the fire.
Shoot her.
No.
I like how lately, well, except this time it actually went bad for Ronnie, but like most of Ronnie's bad decisions in the last like half the year have actually had a really good effect of some kind.
Yeah, it does work out. Except now.
I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike. I move like the wind until the spell ends. So I'm gonna charge him, so I'm moving at like I don't know, like 120 feet a second or something
Yeah.
like that. Like just
You'll get there.
They're
just
like a cheetah.
boom. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like I'm on this creature. I just want the extra damage and the advantage.
Yeah.
What is that? Speed, violence, something.
Violence, speed, momentum.
Yeah, something like that.
First one is 16. Is that a hit?
Alright, you'll have advantage because it's disoriented.
Okay, fuck, I just rolled a 9 again, so same thing. Two 16s.
So that's a hit. Yeah.
Second one will be a hit too then. It's 22. And then 23. So that's three hits. First one gets an extra D8 damage. Okay, so the first one, that's 12 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
9 points of damage on my second attack.
Okay.
12 points of damage on my third attack.
So Enzi, you come in with your blades moving supernaturally fast. There's blood pouring all down you. You are just stabbing. There is blood flying everywhere. This creature turns up towards you. Its mouth starts to unhinge as this void is like ripping you towards it. You keep stabbing into this thing furiously. You all see like coins and gems and stuff start flying to this creature's maw and just disappearing into nothingness. And then you stab it one last time in the chest and rip your blade out to the side, just screaming out as this creature just starts like twisting and its body's racking. And you watch as it slowly starts collapsing in on itself until it's like this tiny little pin, and then just you feel this wave of energy. It doesn't hurt you.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's
No
a
AoE
first.
explosions on death.
Yeah. This wave of energy comes out, and it feels like a sigh of relief. You see, just for a moment, flickering there's the hollow image of a young woman. She's wearing the same armor. She has the rapier that wraith had. She's standing there. Her hair's done up in a bun behind her head. She's looking at all of you. It looks almost like bits of her are in tatters, like her soul is in tatters. She smiles at all of you. I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. I'm sorry what me and my companions have done to the world. You must stop Dorm. You must stop the ghoulish one. And she's starting to flicker and fade.
Where does Dorm stay?
Okay, so first, Enzi, you asked where Dorm says, and then Bordon, you're trying to pray for her soul to pass on
Yeah.
peacefully?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not banishing her. I'm just like,
Yeah, you're just helping her along the way.
yeah.
Enzi, you ask where does Dorm stay. She looks at you. The ivory tower will lead the way. You must look for the ivory tower of Palgrith, the unclean. And she starts to close her eyes and fall back. Bordon, you begin your prayer holding on to your amulet of Dumathoin. You feel the energy thrumming through it as you feel this soul pass. Little particles of light just fade. And looking over at Ronnie's body, it doesn't appear that a flesh sac has formed over it.
Well, that got dark. That got dark fast. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect Ronnie to strum the harp and the explosion. That all went so... but it was pretty intense, travelers. I did not expect Draxia to go so beast mode and just absolutely eviscerate that king, but you know how it is. When you are sentenced to death, you want to inflict the same. Travelers, it has been a hoot today. I've so enjoyed telling you all this story. Once again, if you want to leave us some fan mail, head on over to the iTunes and leave us a review, or you can just message us at the Twitters or at Ballad of the 7 Dice at gmail.com. We also have a merch store. It's balladofthesevendice.threadless.com. You can go there and grab yourself a shirt. We got Death Shift shirts. We got Wing of a Gimbal Famous Known Bad shirts. There's some for Rise of Nyarlathotep. Anything you want, go check it out. Lots of fun stuff there. We also have a Patreon, where we are actually setting up a brand new audio drama. It's exclusive to the Patreon, where it is following the forging of the Bright Blade, a blade of power that makes its way throughout a lot of these different stories that are being told. So go check that out. The Patreon is pay what you want, so for as little as $1, hop on there, and I believe we have already 17 hours of audio extra content. So give that a listen. Alright, travelers, I've talked your ear off. It's been good. I'm going to go relax near the fire. It's just been such a long one, travelers. Let's have a nice stretch. Alright, travelers, until next time, I bid you all adieu.